on. Maybe I'll turn this one up. Yeah, for some reason it's not connecting to my Shure SM7B. So, 1 second. Settings. What's up, Gray? Good to see you, Gray. Hello. Desktop audio. Mic. Evo 8. And then 2 is cell phone. 3 is MacBook. Okay.
Okay, so if I turn... Okay, cool. I should be duplicated now. Let me turn that off. All right. How does it sound now? Let me actually turn it down. Check, 1, 2. Check, 3, 4. Yo, happiest of Saturdays to you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? I'm doing really well. I appreciate that. I'm doing pretty well. I will say that my friend is coming over later on, so her place is flooded. So, she's going to be by to drop off some of her stuff and then chill out here for a bit. So, I either might not be on stream or I might be streaming with somebody else. I don't know. We'll see. So, if I do stream, could be in a different location. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And my haircut is like in an hour. So, I'm only going to stream for about like 20-ish minutes. So, you got to cup the bass. You got to cup the bass of the mic. If you want a good stream, you got to cup the bass of the mic. Duo stream sounds fun. Yeah, that would be fun, actually. She used to be a big-time creator on TikTok. I think she had upwards of... I think she had like 20,000, either 20,000 or 50,000 followers. But she had a pretty big following back in the day. I'd say back in 2022. So I always kept trying to like get her to come back on TikTok and create more, but she hasn't made anything for the past couple years, and she kind of wants to keep it that way. So I'm trying to respect her wishes, but at the same time, I'm like, you had so much success, you could really come back to it. Either way, good to see you, man. Thank you so much, Gray. I appreciate you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I hope life is going well. I got a couple magazines then. There was I ordered this one where it was a very solo wedding. So this was a photographer submitted us for this one, but it's Looker magazine. That one was pretty cool. So that's us dressed up as Han Solo and who else? Like Layla or whatever. I forgot what her name was, but bam, check that out. Life is great. Got a trip to Washington tomorrow. That's cool. I love that. A very solo wedding. So that was a pretty cool theme. Gotta make sure I don't dox myself. And then and this one came in too. You ready? Bam! Men Magazine. What's up, Men Cruise? We got Men Cruise Magazine with this one. Strong, disciplined, focused. And yeah, that was a shoot that I did at Shutterfest. That was pretty cool. We did this in the workout room of Union Station. I feel like it came out pretty well. Happy to bless a front page there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Love the angle on that one. That one is pretty sick. So, blessed to be on another cover there. That's really cool. I'm super happy about that. I might have a third coming up. I don't know. It depends. But I really liked the way it came out. It's just, I don't know. I have to coordinate with them. But in the meantime, I'm drinking my Smoothie King and editing a audiobook. Per usual, you know. Back to the lab again, yo. Back to the lab again. All right, I'm going to pull up Logic Pro and see what we can knock out the next 30 minutes. Because I think that's all I have time for. Maybe about 30-ish minutes. Get it started. Let's get it started. What's up, Kick? Looks great. Definitely want to see another cover shot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope it's another exciting cover shot. I hope that, I can only hope for more opportunities and to stretch my abilities as a model. And you know what? Let me just blow this up for a second. So, I think that either on this channel or maybe even on another channel, I'm gonna maybe go live as conducting practice as a model, maybe practicing posing, maybe showcasing a image that I'm trying to go for. You see a pose, balloons, you see a pose and you try and do it. So I feel like maybe that might be the way to go about it. But I don't know. I want to do some more modeling focused things because I really love that world and I want to do more of it. But I feel like mainly my focus has been on other things on this channel. So I saw one video on my YouTube blow up to there was 4,000 people in the last 48 hours on that. That's a lot. It's a lot of people. So I don't think that translates to any subscribers. I don't think that translates to anybody watching my other stuff. But I don't know. Hopefully that brings attention to what I'm doing, and hopefully that just means I could do it so much more, because all I want to do is do acting. I want to do modeling, and I want to move out to LA, and I want to be in TV shows. That's all I want to do for the rest of my life. Do what makes you happy. All I want to see for real is for you to see you at your happiest. Thank you so much, Gray. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You are incredible. I love you. All right, let's see. We got this screen right here. I think this is the screen we were on. We were on Baccarat. Let's load it up. Okay, it's taking forever to load these days. Okay. I think we were on chapter 7 out of 10. So let's get it started. Logic Pro, application, window capture. That's me. Application. There we go. Yo. Thank you, man. The words you've given me are really encouraging, and all I can do as well is give some same back to you. Hey, I appreciate that, but I'll tell you what, all those words are from the heart, and I mean every single word that I say. So, I appreciate that. I really do, but that's all you. That's all you, and I think that my love, as much as it can be unconditional, it comes from a place of honesty. So whatever I say is on point, and you can trust that. What message did I get? Okay, all right. You joined the lineup at 12:11, meaning 4:40 is when my appointment is. So I should be good. Let's do some audiobook creation. What is the exact time I should leave? That's a good question. Should it be 4? It should be 4 o'clock on the dot, because it'll take me 30 minutes to get there, and That actually would only leave about 15 minutes on this broadcast. Apologies. All right, let's see. Wow, this is a tangled mess right here. There we go. Not so tangled mess. Chapter 6. Shh. What if I complete this in 15 minutes and I'm just like so freaking good at it? Check 1 2. Check 3 4. Chapter 7. Advanced Betting Technologies. Shh. Chapter 7. Advanced Betting Techniques. There you go. Advanced Betting Techniques. Why does it sound like fuzzy? Hold up. Advanced Betting Techniques. Okay, I think that's just a transition of my letters. Like advanced is really hard. Advanced. Because in everyday reality, you can just say advanced and people know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's advanced techniques. And they're like, yeah, I get it. But in audiobooks, it has to be advanced techniques. Yikes. Chapter 7. Advanced Betting Techniques. Card counting is a well-known Get it together. Card counting is a well-known strategy in blackjack, but its application in Baccarat is less commonly discussed. While the idea of card counting might initially seem appealing as a way to gain an edge over the house, the dynamics of Baccarat make it significantly All right, let's see. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Me as well. I do have to go, though, fam. Fam is already putting up the Christmas decorations, but text later. Absolutely, I definitely will. Hope you have a day that is amazing as you. You are incredible, Gray. Thank you so much for popping in, showing some love, and we definitely love you here. So thank you for all of the support. While the idea of card counting might initially seem appealing as a way to gain an edge over the house, the dynamics of Baccarat... All right, let's see. I think it's right there. Just remember that you are awesome and that you are great at the audiobook stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The dynamics of Baccarat make it a significantly different challenge. Let's delve into how card counting works in Baccarat, its feasibility, and whether it's an effective strategy for players. Card counting in blackjack versus Baccarat. In blackjack, card counting involves tracking the ratio. Of high cards like tens, jacks, queens, kings, and aces to low cards like twos through sixes remaining in the deck. Players adjust their bets based on this information. Increasing their bets when the remaining deck is rich in high cards, which are favorable for the player. The game's nature, where players can influence the outcome of making decisions. Players adjust their bets based on this information. Increasing their bets when the remaining deck is players can influence the game's nature, where players can influence the outcome of making decisions. Players adjust their bets based on this information. Players adjust their bets based on this information, increasing their bets when they're increasing their bets when they're increasing their bets when the remaining deck is yeah, it's crazy. I have like zero. Say it. The amount of times that I like actually the amount of times that I burp in real life is like zero. It's actually zero. Facts. But every single time that I record, it's like it just can't help but come up. It's insane. If it does come up, then it'll totally ruin a take, and so I have to get rid of it before I start recording. But yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm still recording. Oh my gosh. I know, right? Outed. Players adjust their bets based on this information, increasing their bets when they're on this information. Increasing their bets when the remaining deck is rich in high cards, which are favorable for the player. The game's nature, where players can influence the outcome by making decisions such as hitting, standing, or doubling down, makes card counting a viable and effective strategy. Makes card counting a viable and effective strategy. Makes card Baccarat. Baccarat, on the other hand, is a game of fixed rules. Baccarat, on the other hand, is a game of fixed rules with no decision making after placing bets. The cards dealt in Baccarat are drawn according to predefined rules, with no further player interaction. This limits the potential. This limits the potential impact of card counting. This limits the potential impact of card counting, as the player cannot alter. This limits the potential impact of card counting, as the player cannot alter their actions based on the count. However, card counting in Baccarat focuses. Okay, so this limits the potential impact of card counting. I want to see, because the cards dealt in Baccarat are drawn according to predefined rules, with no further player interaction. I think it's like this one. This limits the potential impact of card counting. Okay. This limits the potential impact of card counting. Because I think... you fuck. Okay. I think it's good. So I think that... I'm pretty sure that this limits the potential impact of card counting. Is a better articulation then. As the player cannot... This limits the potential impact of card counting. Because it's like card counting. Like, I feel like this starts out well. This limits the potential impact. Of... And I don't think that I could do, like, surgery to it, right? This limits the potential impact of... of card counting. This limits the potential impact of card counting. This limits the potential impact of card counting. That actually doesn't sound too bad. So I think that might be the best way to go about it. Impact. We're at 56 right now. We're at 56. What the Sigma? So we are at 5 minutes. Can I get a... All right, which is a step in the right direction. It's a baby step, but it's a step. And we have, I think this is like an hour and 5. So I think that we have about an hour left in this take. So I think that this is probably the stopping point for right now until I go get a haircut, and then it's on to the rest of this hour, and then we'll probably try and hit this 44, this 23, this 32, and then this conclusion. Hopefully, that is all I need to complete this, but I'll let you know. Yeah, because right now I am... How far away am I from Sports Clips? Yeah, the one I go to is like 35 minutes away. And so if I left now, I would get there around 4:35. If I started... Let's see. Oh boy. They got me 5 minutes away. That's not going to work. I'm 35 minutes away. So I'll just call them and I'll head down that way, and then I'll get my haircut, and then I'll come back up, and then I will do the rest of this stream. We've only been broadcasting for about 25 minutes. Hey, that kind of works. Just want to say I love you guys, and thank you so much for popping in for the time being. I just needed to get my gears a little greased and make sure that everything is set up to plug and chug next time that I load this up. So thank you guys so much for popping in and watching as far as I could make it today. As you can see, I'm juggling a few different things, but we'll be right back after these brief messages, and hopefully I can come back with a super sick haircut. So thank you guys so much for popping in for the time being. You are awesome. I love you. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you guys on the next broadcast